Welcome, everybody. John Zager. Good morning. How is everybody? It's a cloudy, overcast morning here on the eastern slope. It's supposed to be overcast all day long, and I believe we've got snow coming back in tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. We were at 55 or 58 yesterday. Beautiful day. Supposed to be nice again today. I mean, temperature-wise, just overcast. And then we're back in the snow. Snowing up in the mountains. The mountains have gotten wonderful snow this winter. So we're real happy about that. Lots of water. Everybody who drinks off of the Colorado River will have an abundance of water this year. So I'm getting ready to go into the gym and work out a little bit. And I thought I'm sitting here in the parking lot drinking my cup of coffee. And I thought I would go ahead and just do a little short podcast. It's about thinking and feeling, feeling and thinking, and the redundancy of that. Okay? So if we feel sad, we generally start thinking sad thoughts. And if we think sad thoughts, then we start feeling sad. It just goes around and around. The opposite is true, of course. If you feel happy, you're going to start thinking happy thoughts. If you think happy thoughts, you're going to start feeling happy. Works for most people, probably, I don't know, I guess they say 70 to 90%. More people are under stress and have lives that are a struggle. And the emotions are not always positive. So think about people you run into in your daily life. And are they happy? Right? Are they feeling good? Do they talk about positive things? Do they act positively? Do they seem like people you want to be around? Or are they a little down? Are they a little stressed? Are they sad? Are they depressed? Do they seem sad? Do they seem depressed? Are they the people you want to be around? Here's the other key element. Are they like that more often than not? Okay? So people generally stay in a frame of mind. You know, they get a personality, how they think, act, and feel. It's based on beliefs and perceptions from when they're young. We all know that stuff. And that formulates a personality, and the personality has emotions, and the emotions may be negative, or they may be positive. Science basically says more often than not they're going to be negative. So people stay in that state of mind. They stay in that state of mind over and over. And that's the redundancy of thinking and feeling and feeling and thinking. I'm not sure there's a whole lot of people who would disagree with any of that. Go on Facebook, for instance. And if you go on Facebook, you have friends. And, well, I don't know. Generally speaking, your friends, some of your friends, most of your friends, are going to be the same way day after day. I have a buddy Nice guy. I like this guy. I really like this guy. He has a wife that is a lovely lady. But for whatever reason, I have no idea what it is, okay? They're negative. She has been in a state of depression, well, for as long as I've known her. Thinks along those lines and feels along those lines. And I don't notice a whole lot of change. I'm not around her. I don't get involved in her Facebook stuff other than just a little bit here and there. I pick up some comments from her husband online. But anyway, that's generally how I view her. Very, very nice lady. Him, my friend, my guy friend on the Facebook, is just constantly negative. Vulgarity everywhere. Pointing the finger everywhere. How would I put it? Nothing is the way it's supposed to be. Moves here, doesn't like it. Moves here, doesn't like it. Moves to a third place coming up. Probably won't like it either after a period of time. You understand? Nothing is satisfying. Has a disease that he brought up on his own. Wants to go down the road of Western doctors and traditional medicine, and continues to just be sick. Cannot figure out why he gets, what does he call them, flare-ups. Does not understand why he gets flare-ups, being as negative and harsh as he is. Can't figure it out. Things happen to him and he relates it to his disease. Has nothing to do with his disease. Will the Western doctors say it is? Of course, they're going to say that. They want you to keep coming back and getting more medicine and more treatment. I'm trying to take a sip of my coffee, but it's very hot. Oh boy, is that good. Oh, first sip of the morning. You know how that goes, you guys. And again, I've offered, little tidbits of information that might point them in a different direction, but, just has no interest in anything that might be different than the redundancy that he's in. Thinking negative, feeling negative. That's his whole life. That's what he wants it to be. That is exactly what he wants it to be. Negative, sad, depressing. There's bitterness. The anger is rage. And I don't know. I guess he picks it out to be politics, but that's just the scam. Everybody likes and dislikes this and that and the other thing politically, but you don't spend your whole life doing that. But here's the bottom line on him, and I'll move on. But I like this guy. I like his wife. But they are examples of this podcast this morning, the redundancy of thinking and feeling and feeling and thinking. And how it just keeps going on and on over and over again. Lord forbid, don't try to change anything. Right? So we all have these people in our lives, and we might be one of those people as well, right? I mean, things don't go well for me in my life all the time. I sure don't expect them to. But I don't stay there. That's the key. You don't stay there. I have a little side business besides my consultation, education, and coaching, with the neuroscience and healing and whatnot that I do. But I have a little side business that I do just to generate a few extra dollars. Because, people believe they know everything and they don't need coaching. And if you're not a notable person, right, then they don't really want to hear from you or whatever. They might read your blogs. They might listen to your podcasts, and I hope you all do. Please subscribe. They might watch my YouTube videos, and if they do, please subscribe. Share all that stuff as much as you can. But, as far as the phone ringing and people saying, hey, I got a question, I need a little help with this, not that often it happens. That's okay. I really just enjoy doing what I do. It's pretty much all science that I put out there, and it's up for you guys to decide if I can be of any help or service to you or not. But I have this little side business. It's a great little side business. It isn't a big deal. It's just something I get to go out and do. I don't know. I can make $60 to $100 in, I don't know, maybe 1 to 4 or 5 minutes. Things like that. And here's what I do. I need the money. I live in lack, so I don't have an abundance, right? And the money is very important to me, even if it's $10. Of course, it's important to you too, even if it's $10. But I don't always charge. Just based on my feeling being around people, I have the opportunity to model behavior to people that might get them out of that redundant cycle. I did it yesterday. I guess that's why I brought it up today. I was doing this little service, and it was, they knew how much it would cost before I got there. And I got there, and I could tell they weren't financially sufficient to, it was a family, they had to dig up all their little nickels and dimes, pennies and dollars to come up with, the money that they would owe me at the end. And it only took me, I don't know, maybe 2 minutes. And all I was charging them was $60. It wasn't like I was charging a lot. And I asked what they did, and I kind of had a brief conversation with them over the couple minutes or so I was with them. And I had just decided that there's no way I'm going to charge these people. These are very, very nice people, and they need their $60 more than I do. And I'm poor. I live in lack. I don't have money, so to speak, right? Relatively small amounts. And at the end, I just said, thank you very much. Nice to meet you, and hope you have a great day. And I left. And as I was walking away, I could hear the mother, the wife, screaming exuberantly, and the daughter doing the same thing with excitement that, why would this guy not take our money? Everybody else takes our money. And they were just happy, happy, happy. Nothing was needed to be said, but I hope that will, maybe change some of their thinking and feeling, change some of their beliefs and perceptions. That makes sense? You guys, this coffee is like the best. I have this other friend. Actually, I work out with him in the morning. And he has a family, very nice family. And he works real hard. And I've never been to their house, but I've talked to him and listened to him talk enough about, it's a struggle. And I'm the guy who is sort of the not real affluent financial kind of guy that he hangs out with for a few hours from time to time, right? And I never miss the opportunity to say to him, face to face, eye to eye, before I leave, today when I work out with him, before I leave, I will look at him eye to eye and I'll say, is there anything I can do for you? Is there anything you want? Anything you need? Please just call me if for any reason something comes up and you just want to talk or need something. Just, I don't care. And he always says thank you. And he's kind of bewildered with it because he knows that I'm probably not as financially secure as he is, but yet he has a family I don't. Maybe that modeling will change some of the ways that he thinks and feels and thinks, his belief systems, limiting belief systems, and his perceptions. Bottom line, and then I'm going to stop you guys. It's your responsibility. It's your responsibility to, to change. It's your responsibility. It just isn't going to happen. You know what I mean? It's just not going to happen on its own. How you think and how you feel has probably been there for a fairly long period of time based on your limiting beliefs and perceptions that you learned growing up that developed your personality of how you think, act, and feel. Here, this just came in my head, and then I will get out of here. I'm sorry. I have some family members. Well, I really don't, but I guess technically I do, and I am not on the high side of any of them. For whatever reason, I have never figured this out. Because I've lived my own life and conducted my own self in a manner that I feel is fine. And I have always gone on and, continued to grow and do things and move forward. And probably have done things that other people haven't had the opportunity to do, including my family. I've always been very clear, very direct, very sure. And how I've always thought and felt have been pretty much the same. I'm pretty happy because I'm doing what I want to be doing. Excuse me. And I'm feeling the way that I want to be feeling in life. But however that goes into these members of my family, I don't have a clue. But what's the word? Ostracized. I think they get some satisfaction out of ostracizing me from the family, right? That's okay, I mean, I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm still the person I've always been. But I think for some reason that keeps them in the redundancy of how they think and how they feel. And the belief systems and perceptions that they have obviously are not even in the ballpark. But, it keeps them in this negative sort of state of mind. Thinking and feeling and thinking is your state of mind. Generally speaking, I'm pretty happy. But generally speaking, from a distance, I don't think they're very happy. And what I have noticed, and I feel terrible about this, and I wish, I pray for them, and I try to send healing energy to them, but, they take on medical problems that, of course, they bring on themselves. If you think and feel and think in a certain way that's negative all the time, go read the science. Go read the science. You will upregulate disease. And I think at the end of that paragraph there's a period there. But anyway, if you're not able to make the changes, you're going to stay in the state of mind that you're currently in and have been. Does that all make sense, you guys? There are people out there every day that are modeling behavior in front of your face that you might be so bitter about you're unwilling to look at. That might have some influence on you changing. So, pay attention to that. Give me a call sometime, contact me however you want to contact me. Or there's all kinds of famous, notable people out there that do just what I do, right? Contact them. Get involved in their groups. Go to their workshops. Go to their lectures. Listen to everything they have on YouTube. Or mine. It'd be great if you did it on mine. But consider that your life is the way it is based on how you think and feel and think, and it's a redundancy of old limiting beliefs and perceptions that formulated your personality. Get over it. What's the deal on the mom says to the kid on one TV show, "Buck up, buddy." I can't remember what the TV show was, but it's kind of relevant. This isn't like tedious brain surgery. It's just not. It's not. Get over it, you guys. Get over it. The universe loves you. The universe wants to take care of you. The universe hears every single thing you say. It understands every emotion you have. It's not against you. The world is not against you. People are not against you. So until the next time, God bless everybody. Take care of one another, and I'll look forward to talking to you all again real soon. Thanks a lot. See you. Bye.